Here's an interesting combination. A former Olympic weightlifter, a New Zealand winery, and an 8,000-mile move to Minnesota.
Yeah, that is the story of Nigel Avery. He was on the New Zealand bobsled team before he switched to weightlifting and competed at the Sydney Olympics. Look at this guy. You think winemaker, obviously, right? Avery's family owns Cellini Estates, a winery based in the picturesque Hawke's Bay region of New Zealand. Now Avery has moved his family here to Minnesota to bring Cellini's wines to America.
And we're lucky we have Nigel Avery joining us now. Thank you so much for being here today.
You're welcome. Good morning.
Good morning. So we have to ask, you can go anywhere in the world or anywhere in the U.S. Why Minnesota from New Zealand?
Well, we heard the winters were really nice, so we thought we'd come out and check it out. But no, we've got our importer is based here, so it's nice to be close to them and help them sort of develop the brand here.
What is it about New Zealand wines? I think people maybe think of what, Sauvignon Blanc from New Zealand, but it's more than just that, right?
It certainly is, and from the Hawke's Bay where there's so many different varietals and microclimates, we can make some really cool things that people that go there and try it go, oh my gosh, why can I only get Sauvignon Blanc here? So, so Prestige Wine Group and our importer and distributor, we source some other fruit and have Chardonnay and Pinot Gris and a bunch of other stuff, as well as some amazing Sauvignon Blanc.
So I'm anxious to try this, but I have to ask first, how did you go from bobsledding to weightlifting to wine?
All kind of three by accident.
What, someone just threw you in a bobsled and said, hey, here you go?
This isn't by accident. I'm just saying, that's an accident I would like to stumble into.
Well, it was a fortunate timing when I started training quite heavily for the Olympics for weightlifting. It was about the same time we started Cellini, so I could, being a family business, we could move things around as far as schedules go. Extremely fortunate, and unfortunately I couldn't really partake in too much at the time.
Right. You can, but now you can, right?
I can.
Why don't we try a little bit of this?
Yeah. Okay. So this is our Cellar Selection Sauvignon Blanc. It's the most our most accoladed and favorite wine.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, it is a Sauvignon Blanc kind of day.
It's a Sauvignon Blanc. This is from Marlborough. Yeah. It really is delicious, refreshing, particularly on a
perfect on a rooftop like this.
Yeah.
It's never too early, I say. It's all
you know, on mid-morning, we love to partake in a little bit of wine tasting. At 9 a.m. it works.
I think this is kind of fun. I saw these a couple of weeks ago.
So these is the Cellini Nano. And I guess there's some really cool things about the technology behind it. It's got its own cup, so you can pour it and all that. But the main thing is it's exact same juice as that.
There's a lot of times a single serve or a smaller serving, it's not the same quality stuff that you would get in a true vintage bottle.
That is absolutely the problem. That's why people shy away from it. But what we're finding now is, particularly if this is in the New Zealand section, people understand it is a really good quality wine.
Okay, perfect. So I can just throw a couple of those in my purse.
Well, this is like perfect. Go out on the boat, summertime.
Oh, yeah.
It's on the boat, it's at the country club to play golf. It's going to the movies and stuff like that. It's picnics and biking and hiking. Yeah.
I like that idea.
Which one of your pursuits has been the most fun for you? The wine, the bobsled?
Well, they're all
the Olympics.
Well, the Olympics was an extreme highlight, but I think I love working with wine because you meet some pretty amazing people. You try with incredible food, which is what we're all about. Is the reason why we talked about me being in the Olympics wasn't just because I wanted to big myself up. It was because we're more than just wine.
Yeah.
And so as far as wine goes, it's about how this goes with what you're eating and who your friends are, what your friends are. So
I love it, and it's very good wine too.
Nigel, the best part about this is Kylie's going to do the weather now.
No!
And I'm going to try some more wine.
Very good.
This works out real well for me.
Does it?
Yeah.
Not so much
Here's
for me.
your clicker. Go do your weather. I'll see you later.
Nice to
Nigel,
meet you.
you put a bottle of wine aside for me, okay? Don't let him drink it all. We do have